I found something quite concerning. I was not expecting... Oh, I'm not liking that. It's gross. Sweetie. Has he fixed it? Yeah. Hi guys, and welcome to the back of the driveway. I was going to say welcome back. No, welcome to the back of the driveway, and you join me for series Project Proton. Let's get into this video. Now, first of all, before I get into this video, I just want to mention two things. First of all, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I don't mean me, I mean my face. Now, I could make up some... Stop zooming in, guys. Stop zooming in, all right? I can't Photoshop this out, I'm afraid. I could make up some epic excuse. Like I was in the middle of a dog fight and I'll separate the two dogs and I got... One of them would tap my chin. Unfortunately, it's actually a bit more boring than that. I think I've actually got sunburn and I've got a scabby chin. So let's just try not to concentrate too much on my... Stop zooming in. Let's not look at my chin too much, okay? Please. Thank you. Secondly, I'm not going to get too close to the camera in this video because of the chin. Secondly, where on earth did all those views come from on Project Proton's first video? I was not expecting this, what should have been dead car by now. I wasn't expecting this scrap car that I bought really cheap from a salvage auction to get as many views as it had. I'm at 10,000 views as I'm filming this video, so you guys want to see more Proton stuff. In all seriousness though, thanks a lot to all the people that viewed the video, and most importantly, thank you to you guys that liked the video so much you decided to subscribe and see more Project Proton stuff. So let's get to what this video is about today. Actually, I'm just going to show you some clips I filmed the same day this car arrived with me, as I found something quite concerning under here, underneath the bonnet, to do with the engine, okay? There you go. So she started kind of with some revs from a cold start as such. Don't think the car's got a lot of fuel. Right, let's try and move it a bit. But it does need fuel, so I've got a jerry can of fuel here. When was the last time this was open? Oh no, my glove's stuck in the hole. Yes, that was a good manoeuvre. Oh yeah, nice and clean out. That's what we like. Right, let's get some water in. In here is just all crud. It's gross. All this stuff. And there's loads more of it in there. Well, that went everywhere. Oh, that's it. Oil wise, I guess it's that white dipstick there. Hopefully there'll be some in there. Oh, it's wet. Very clear markings on there as well. I like that dipstick. That's come out dry. Okay. That has come out bone dry. Okay. That needs some oil then, I reckon. I don't want to start that without any oil. Definitely nothing coming out on that. Get some in there because I'm not liking that. Now it's just been sat in the car and it's still bone dry. I mean, the cap looks fine, by the way. Looks nice and clean, which is a good thing, I guess. Didn't think I'd be chucking oil in it straight away, but there we go. So I had my first test drive of the Proton on my driveway going back and forward, but it does do that very well, I think. And secondly, the car had no fluids in, as in it had no oil, which was quite alarming, and it had no coolant. My dad came up with the idea, or thought, that maybe the car had no oil and no coolant because they might have started to do the depollution side of this car, which means they'd sometimes drain all the car's fluids in order for it to be scrapped. The car still had some fluid, as in it still had power steering fluid, it still had some brake fluid, but it was quite alarming that there was no oil, no coolant, and the petrol, there's no petrol whatsoever. So as you saw in those clips, I did add some oil in, but not enough. and instead of putting coolant into the coolant, my dad advised I added some water, because my dad thought maybe it leaked coolant. So my dad said put water in there, because in case it leaks, it's only going to leak water out and not kind of more expensive coolant. As far as I'm aware, the car hasn't leaked the water. We're going to do a service today and give the car some nice little finishing touches it definitely needs to hopefully get through an MOT very soon. What is happening in my hand? Urgh. Right guys, so my dad has arrived off camera, but he had to nip home again because he's got to bring the all important ramps to get the car up in the air. So I'm just going to talk you through some of the items we've got. Now, some of you commented in the comments on the reveal video of this car and said, like, good luck finding parts, Proton being a rare car, good luck finding parts. Now, if you're on Car Enthusiast, it helps to work at Motor Factors. That is what I do. So I get discounted parts because obviously I am an employee. So here I have some service items. Now, we're going to cheat a little bit. The other night my dad had to come over to get some part numbers for said rare car parts. And some of the parts cross over from other cars. Mitsubishi Colt's very similar to a Proton. So it wasn't a straightforward thing for my work just to type in the reg and all the parts come up for the car. That wasn't going to be that easy for some parts. For example, my dad came over the other night to get the part number of this, the old air filter, to then get us a new air filter. New air filter. I'm going to do a lot of squatting now. We also have oil filter. We have some oil. Importantly for the MOT and for the sake of TLC and being able to see out your windscreen, I suppose. 3 wipers, 2 for the front, 1 for the back. These are just cheapy ones because I believe the car has only got cheaps on, and these will do basically. And also importantly, maybe for the MOT and for dressing up the car, we got 2 new number plates. Now I will keep these original ones because they match up with the original dealer stick, I believe, on the car. However, the front one's got a couple of little cracks. It's kind of discolouring a bit. Back one's worse, so it does need some new plates, and new plates can really make or break a car, sort of thing. So we've got plates, wipers, oil filter, air filter, spark plugs. My dad did check them the other night off camera. He reckons they're fairly clean, so we'll save some money there because he reckons they're fine. And we did also check another important mechanical bit under the engine, which I'll talk about later on in the video, that I might actually get my dad to do at another date. But for now, we're kind of focusing on servicing the car, getting it as roadworthy as we can without knowing how this car drives. Most importantly, getting it through an MOT. Even if it fails, at least if it fails, I know what it needs. What's that for?
Can't do it.
Oh, sump plug. There shouldn't be too much in there, really. Whoa. So we need to reuse that, obviously.
What, the plug? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, even though it was drained of oil or whatever, I guess there would still be some sat somewhere in it, like there is.
Well, you put some in it though, didn't you?
Yeah, not a lot though, to be honest. And that looks thick and black, doesn't it?
Not too bad.
Oh.
That's good.
It's just to crack it off, I guess, isn't it? So it didn't take too long to drain out, did it, really?
Not too bad.
Not a lot in there, really. Some plugs going back in. There goes the filter. Do they come with little things, don't they, normally? Old oil going on to lube up in it, really.
Yeah, so don't tear.
Going somewhere in there, guys. I see.
Okay.
Sweet. Ah, she down. Recommended oil, we've got 10W40. So that means semi-synthetic. Air filter housing was here. Will be soon. Again. Dipstick going in. Do you want this bit of tissue?
There's just a little bit in there. You done the washer fluid then?
No, but I have got some actually. Does it need some?
Don't know. Do they work?
Don't know, to be honest. I wouldn't want to try them while the wipers have been changed. We'd do the wipers.
Got water in there.
A lot? Oh, I can see it. It's like halfway, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll try when we do the wipers then, I think. I've scratched the windscreen.
Where's that can bag?
cover up the chin for close-up. So the other day also when Dad was here getting some part numbers, I said, can we just whip the cam belt cover off to have a look at the belt, and if it needs doing, it would just be nice to do it for peace of mind. Obviously, old car with no service history probably needs doing. So I'll just show you actually, because we can see the belt itself. I'll just show you the condition of it, and I'll just talk you through the future plans. So here is the cam belt. Now, as you can see, yeah, you can see it on camera actually. It's got ever so fine, what would you say, Dad? Markings, wear?
Cracks, isn't it?
Cracks, yeah. So, we're thinking to... Apparently, this doesn't drive the belt, or the belt doesn't drive the cam belt. Which way around is it?
No, don't drive the water pump.
So the cam belt doesn't drive the water pump. So this isn't a cam belt and water pump job. It would just be a belt job in this situation, which keeps costs down. I've also had a price for the cam belt kit. Again, not needing a water pump. Very, very cheap. And you, Dad, don't reckon it'll be too hard of a job because of the access. And Dad also said, obviously, when you do the cam belt, obviously all these other belts will have to come off, and you might as well replace them at the same time. So we're thinking cam belt change might be on the cards, and like I say, all the other belt change while we're there. Whatever I do with this car, if I was to sell it, then obviously someone's always going to query the cam belt. If I say it's done, they're not going to query it, and obviously it's done. Or if I decide to keep it, then I know the cam belt's done and happy motoring for a good few years. But yeah, I think we're going to do the cam belt at some point.
Nah, a bit more.
Be beaut to get all this cleaned up, like moss out of here, innit? Clean all these bits up. To clean that cover up there would be nice. Anyway, that's the cam belt cover, which obviously is going to go back on. Now we know the condition. So it's not horrendous, is it? But
No.
Change advised, isn't it, really?
Yeah. At least it's clear to read, isn't it? Just above minimum.
What do you want it in? A bit more, yeah?
Yeah.
Oily, oily. Oh, it's still loads in there.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
At least you can understand the dipstick.
Yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory even for me. Fresh. Get a massive induction kit for it. So yeah, that had to come off this bit of pipe work to even get to this, so now this just needs doing up. Then new air filter is in.
That'll do. It'll go down a little bit once it's all circulated around the engine, isn't it?
Then just keep an eye. You banged your head as well? Yeah, I did it a minute ago. So keep an eye on that, yeah, because it might... Oh, that's better that time, wasn't it? That was a better dip. So obviously I've got some spare, so we'll keep an eye on that whilst the vehicle is driving and gets on the road. Keep an eye on that in case we have to top it up. Yay! God, I didn't take a lot. Oh, it's nice and straight as well. OCD level complete. I was going to say they're not going to be... Can you try not to break the plates, but...
The screws are falling apart.
Yeah. It's never easy, is it, with getting old screws out of plates? Have you got new screws, Dad? That's the question.
Don't know.
Oh, we might have some. Should we just leave this protective film on? So many people do. Definitely not reusing them. Gross.
Tired.
Funny if the little lights. We have to check all the lights work and stuff. Ugh, crusty. It's coming out though. See, that all matches up with that sticker. Like that. See-through. What? Oh, look, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, see, look, it's gone down like that.
Sorry, take a screw out.
Oh. Ow. Oh, that's better. That's fine. Oh, nice. That's better. Where's the screw, I think? Yeah. Oh. Look at that.
Beautiful.
Oh, that's so much better on the front. So white. Martin's about. And let's another look at the back one. Oh, beautiful. Wipers. left to be changed. Yeah, I measured them, they're both 18 inches. Never heard of them, but we'll go with it. Look at this one. Yeah.
Does the radio work in this one?
You seen that?
Don't know.
Like, look, protector for it.
To protect your wiper. Maybe they are posh after all, with me slating them.
Is this
What's that one like? Oh, wow.
hacksaw blade or something?
Perished.
Seen better days, haven't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me that old one in a minute. Look at the markets left behind the window. Where are the washer jets? In here somewhere.
On the bonnet.
Oh yeah, on the bonnet.
Oh yeah, here, we have to test those. Let's have a look at that one,
I
please.
need a little pin in.
Yeah, need a changing. One, that can go in the rubbish box. Rubbish.
These blades are older than that, aren't they? Just,
Oh god, yeah.
these like my escort van blades, aren't they?
There's a bit just fallen off as well, like lace. Sweetie. Thanks for cleaning it. Doing your job, Martin. Oh, do you know what? I was just being silly. I was just thinking you had to put these on, but you don't. See, that looks much better just when being nice and black, don't they? I forgot about that. Yeah, the rear one's on the floor. Into the bin. Bin. Let's have a look.
Rotten as anything.
That is
Wow.
it's done well to stay in one bit. Yeah,
Is there a washer jet? Oh, there's a washer jet there up there for that one.
because they've got to work, haven't they?
Yeah, exactly. New wipers with no washer jets, can you imagine?
Yeah, true.
Yay, beaut.
God, that
Oh,
makes
it's
a
lovely little
difference.
touches, isn't they? Right, let's give her a little start up. We'll try these washer jets. And the wipers. Yeah, it's in neutral. Don't panic. Oh! Drinking that new oil. Well, they're working. Well, where's the rear one? Hang on. There's a squirt of
That's
thing.
fine there.
Sounds a bit lumpy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, yeah.
You get some new petrol.
You'll bloody kill your dog, you will.
That's working.
That one's on. Yeah, that one was. In number
That looks
plate.
wicked.
Yeah, it sounds a little bit.
Little bit lumpy. Yeah.
Turn it off. On. Yeah, it's coming.
You fixed it.
I don't know about permanently.
Has he fixed it?
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, number plate
Turn it
bulb
on,
sorted.
turn it on again. Yeah, it's fixed.
Oh, amazing. Thanks, Martin. Right, guys, my dad has just gone, and a big thank you to my dad. And can we all comment in the comments below? Thanks, Amber's dad, aka Jerry, with a J. Now, you might also comment saying, like, Amber, you should do some stuff on the Proton yourself. Why don't you give stuff a try? For new viewers, I am currently suffering with a 2-year-old shoulder injury, and I've recently hurt my neck. I've been off work with it, so hence why I decided to touch absolutely nothing and to leave it down to my dad's strong mechanical hands. TLC items, plates, and we did the wiper blades because, as you saw, they were very, very, very perished and ancient. We've changed the oil. We've done the air filter, oil filter, spark plugs were okay because we checked them. We also showed you the cam belt, which is not looking too bad, but we are going to change it because it's really cheap. That's for another day, not an ASAP job. Coolant flush hasn't happened because I haven't got enough coolant, but like my dad said, you can get some coolant flush. I should probably stick that in the car, drive it around for a bit, and then we'll top up the coolant. Maybe when we do the cam belt job, coolant, cam belt, yeah, cool. So, yes, again, thanks to my dad for servicing Project Proton, the scrap car that I bought cheap from a salvage auction that you guys seem to love, and so do I. And guys, might let you into a little secret. If you guys keep showing this car some love and the video some serious views, I might have to keep it. So I didn't say that. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and obviously the next step is probably for this car, fresh fuel on its way to its MOT. It's run a little bit lumpy. It has got some new fuel in, but not enough. Need to get some fuel, take on its first road drive to the MOT station, which is going to be quite nerve-wracking. I don't know how this car drives, as I kind of keep saying. Might have knocks, bangs, clunks, who knows? That's all the fun of it, and that's the risk I've taken with buying this little scrap car. Next video you will see is me driving it to the MOT station. We'll see how we get on. Thanks to my dad. Thank you to you guys for watching another video on Project Proton Satria 1.3 Li. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later.